Howdy folks, how are y'all? Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to Battlefront 2, where today we're actually going back a step. In a previous video, we discovered that we have one map, one of our modded maps, and just one of them, that supports a game mode that I had never heard of before. I believe that it was the Tusken Camp. You have to select Clone Wars. We tried it with, I think, either Jedi Civil War or the Great Galactic War, and it didn't work, but it's called Instagib. What is that, you might be asking? Apparently it stands for Instant Giblets, referring to one-hit kills in FPS games where the victim is instantly turned into giblets or explodes. It originated in Quake 2 and was made popular in the Unreal Tournament. This is from Urban Dictionary, but it's the only source that I could find, and it sounds perfectly reasonable to be true. We're gonna go with that as just abject reality and roll with it. If it turns out to be wrong, that's not my fault. I searched, okay? Everything I found just referenced that post on Urban Dictionary, so we're gonna add the map. And again, we tried it last time with these two other game modes, but these only seem to work with Conquest. They might work with some of these other modes. We didn't try. But we're gonna go into Tatooine Tusken Camp, Clone Wars era, and we're going to see what this is all about. A bit of a shorter video, admittedly. Oh, okay, it had like a whole tag and everything. What are my options? I could be the CIS, or I could have been... Wait, could I have been a Tusken Raider? What? So there's only one class each. I guess that makes sense, because it doesn't matter what you choose. You only have one weapon. Why are the Tusken Raiders the Republic? It's the Republic of Tusken Raiders, I suppose. It's very quiet. Can we get some noise up in here? Okay, here we go. How quickly do I shoot? That's the question. Not very quickly, but it is kind of what it says in the tin, where you just instantly blow up. And I have a feeling that this is one of those modes that is more fun when the AI is cranked up and they can shoot you right when you come around a corner. It is, like, oddly quiet, though. There's no, like, footsteps or anything. Wait a minute. Obviously, the music's turned off, because I can't have that turned on. But everything else is cranked up. It's just, maybe it's eerily quiet. You know what it is? I'm used to having someone yell at me that they've captured a command post. Should we go for a no-death run? I'm gonna say no, let's not do that. Can we change teams? We can change teams mid-game! How does that make any sense? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy does it there, everybody! So this is basically like everybody's an intense sniper. How far away does this gun... I mean, it looks like it's got awful long range. There we go, you gotta aim well low of your target, and yet when you do that, it does seem to work. That guy went running! He's terrified of me and my super accurate off-aim! Look at me go! I'm unstoppable! I've got to figure out why this exists, and I need to figure out what other maps it supports. I actually did search. I just opened it up and, like, looked up Instagib on the Battlefront 2 ModDB page, and, like, nothing came up. So, like, I don't even know if this map is advertised to have this feature. We are winning, by the way. We have, like, double the score of our enemies. What I like most about this is there's no need to get down there, like, actually in the wires with them, or in the trenches, rather, because in the wires makes no sense. Except, I guess they are robots, so in that instance, in a sense... who's shooting at me right now? Is it you? Is it you? Yeah. I don't know why the aim doesn't work quite right. It would make sense if I had to aim above them, because, I mean, I guess it's electrical-based weapons, but still, you would expect them to have some drop. What I think is happening is that over distance, the bullet, like, it's not as tight. If they were a lot closer, it'd be much closer to the bullseye. But, because of the way it's coded, it just veers off in the same direction regardless. So it's not random what sort of odd direction it veers off in. This is a guess, I don't know this to be the case. But it's not random the direction it veers off in. It's very consistent, so you can just plan on it, right? Like, it's always going to go up and to our right a little bit. But not by much, that's what I'm learning. Again, it would make sense if you had to over-aim, but nope. See, the reason I wish we had this on other maps is because I think this would be fun on some of the vanilla maps, especially some of the smaller ones. Like, I think a game mode like this on the Tanta V4 would be, like, nutty. I think that would be a wild time. Okay, see, he's close enough that I can actually line up the shot properly. Or, I wonder if the reason I had to change, like... No. Okay, I was gonna say change the position of the aim was because I was elevated, and that was causing some sort of issue with the game, but it looks like that is still the case. It's just about distance. What is that sound? Do I have like a shield around me or something? Is that because I've gotten so many kills? Or is that making me like a bigger target because I've been alive so long and I have such a high kill streak? I actually have no idea why there's this glowing aura of energy around me that is making such an awful racket at this point. I assume that's what it is, making the awful racket. Is this the game's way of saying he's doing too good? Get him! For some reason, it's more satisfying to get them by doing this weird off shot than it is to, like, get one at an appropriate distance where you've lined up the bullseye. I don't know why. I think it just feels like I'm getting one over on the game when I get that sort of just slightly off-center lined up properly and get the kill. My dude! My dude just standing there, what are you doing? What was your plan? You were just gonna die there! Okay, no, this guy's still here, though. I want to get him. You're hanging out by the droid that repairs you. You can't get repaired. If you took damage, you died. Can you imagine if I hadn't died like a chump early on? I could be on like a perfect game right now with a crazy kill streak. I don't even know what my kill streak is. Stop shooting at me. I am immortal. Picking them off as soon as they spawn. Yay! I didn't even realize. I want to do that again, but I want to see if I can figure out how to, like, change the settings on this. So normally, a custom game mode will use the settings for a different game mode, and I guess I should have quit out there while I was on that screen. But it'll use something else. I don't know what it is, though. I'm now, like, scrolling through all of my maps to see if somehow I missed them having just, like, a random unique battle mode. Was XL a part of the base game, or is that something that was added? I don't remember that on the PS2 version. Maybe it's always been something on PC. I wouldn't know. Again, I grew up with the PS2 version. If you've ever been watching one of these and thought, geez, he talks about playing this game growing up, but he doesn't seem to understand a lot of it, that is because I grew up with the PlayStation 2 version. Did I say Xbox a second ago? Maybe not. Maybe I said PlayStation. I grew up playing the game on PS2. That's what matters. And that's the version I understand. This UI is entirely different, and there's the settings in here that we didn't have. So obviously in global, I can crank up the teams to 32. I can change the AI to elite, and that should make the game a little bit more difficult. You know what? I feel pretty confident about this. We're going to go back in and we're going to do it again. So we want to do Instagib. We want to do Clone Wars again. I don't think it'll work with one of these other options. We did try. Yeah, no, it won't, sadly. I think probably because it's not actually Republic or the CIS. It's just those two classes, and they're assigned one each to one of the existing, which is fine. I'm not being overly harsh here. I'm not trying to be, at least. Hello, did I mess up? There we go. Alright, here we are on hard mode. We'll play as the CIS. I don't think it makes a difference. I reckon we'll have the exact same weapon, and it'll have the exact same sort of quirk, where we gotta fire off slightly up and to the right? Maybe? Yes, but more aggressively than I had initially thought. There we go. No, now we're picking them off. There we go. So remember, there should be more on the field now. Ooh, good call to hide back behind the wall there like cowards. I call them cowards. That's actually just a really good strategic defense. The reason you call people cowards in a situation like this is because they do have the upper hand, and you want to, like, goad them out. But I'm very impressed that they came up with that idea, to just stand behind a wall. Now, this guy apparently fell for my trick. When I called him a coward, he gave up his strategically superior position, and yet somehow I'm still the one who died. Can we still capture command posts? I understand the purpose of this is not to capture command posts. It would be cool if you could do a conquest, but with these sorts of settings, where everyone has the one gun, it's a one-hit kill, but you're still trying to capture command posts and everything. That could be... I think that about a lot of different things, a lot of different game modes in this game, you know? I wish you could have capture the flag, but also you could capture command posts. And then that way what you could do... By the way, we're doing great here just waiting by this door. We're doing fantastic. But that way, what you could do is you could... Hold on. You could capture command posts closer to where their flag is. But then they could do the same, right? Or they could get rid of your forward operating command post, then they could just spawn right next to your flag and take it constantly. I'm not saying it would be the best or most popular game mode, but it would be interesting. Give me crossover game modes here. Or maybe it's zombies, but also capture the flag. So one person, like, it's 3 teams, and you've got to capture 3 flags from the enemy team, but also there's just one zombie running around, and you win if you get all 3 flags, you lose if the other team does it first, or if everyone gets turned into a zombie. So it starts off normal capture the flag, but as it goes, it just gets worse. It just gets worse because you're no longer worried about trying to get to the flag. You're worried about dying before you get there. Also, can we change modes here? Can we be first person? Okay. Not that I'm thinking first person is going to make a huge difference. Although your aim down sights is slightly different, and I'm wondering if it's, for whatever reason, going to be more accurate. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Hold on, I guess, is there someone up there I can aim at? Oh my gosh! Explain that to me! Really? So in first person, we need to get someone who's, oh dang it, someone who's further away and really test that theory. I'm trying to find someone who's like a decent distance away. Yeah! Okay, when you're in first person, the aim down sights is different. If you're in third person, you gotta kind of offset it a little bit at a distance. Like, watch this guy. Well, I mean, that redirected him. Okay, see, there we go. You gotta kind of aim down and slightly to the side, but then if you go back into first person, and this is zoomed in exactly the same, boom. You just line it up directly and boom. Alright, huge tip for all of you Instagib pros out there. This is how you do it, alright? This is what you want to do. This is how you want to line up your shots. It's first person or nothing. I'm gonna feel ridiculous if it turns out that that is just a thing in the base game and has always been. Like, oh, Reese, you did not know that, you know, zooming in with your scope in third person slightly offsets the aim? How long have you been playing the game? I just never noticed, okay? I told you I played it on the PlayStation 2. Things were different. To be fair, I have been playing it a lot on the PC here recently. Like, not even since making videos, but starting about a year ago, this became like, you know how some people have comfort food? Well, this was my comfort game. Anytime I was feeling down or stressed or confused, I would just turn this on because I could play this without thinking about it and think about other things, right? I could sort through issues while I played Battlefront, while I did normally Battlefront 1 actually, but while I did, you know, Galactic Conquest on Battlefront 1, which is a lot faster than Battlefront 2. And that was good, but I never noticed, you know what? I have been playing almost exclusively in first person. I only have done third person recently in videos for some, I guess, because even though I played mostly third person as a kid, I play a lot more first person games nowadays, particularly when it's a shooter. I feel like it's almost always first person. So that's just what I gravitated towards. Interesting. I'm learning so much about myself right now. I'm learning so much more about Instagib. It's not that much harder as it happens when they are cranked up. This would be fun with other players, though. Boy, that's going to be a short one. I don't even know if that's long enough for a video, but I really don't think I could do much more under the circumstances. If you know of any other maps that support this game mode, then please, by all means, comment down below and let me know, because I would like to try them, or if you know how to bring this game mode to other maps. If it's available in the vanilla maps, I mean, can you imagine? I think that would be great on the Tantive 4 or the Tantive E4, if you're so inclined, because it's such tight quarters. What else would it be good on? I think it would probably be good on Mos Eisley. That would probably be great. Rinvar Citadel would be a good one. That's not really a vanilla map. It is in the first game, and it was DLC on the Xbox, and is going to be in the Classic Collection when that drops. Coruscant would probably be fun with that one as well. I'm thinking just mostly maps that are sort of enclosed, but I digress. Until next time, hope you've enjoyed this one. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!